What's going on, guys? You know who it is, Arcade Rizz here, and today I have the first episode in a new series I'm going to be doing called Arcade Adventures. This is where I look at the newest arcade games at the Xbox Live Marketplace and give you guys a review of the game based on three key topics: graphics, gameplay, and my overall view of the game. Today we're going to be looking at The Walking Dead video game Episode 1, A New Day. The Walking Dead is an episodic video game coming out in 5 episodes over a period of 5 months, based on Robert Kirkman's The Walking Dead comic book series for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Mac OS X and iOS. The game is being developed by Telltale Games. This game runs alongside the comic book and TV series, so for anyone who's a fan of those two things, I highly advise you pick up this game because it intertwines with them you meet characters from both the comic book and the TV series, and it gives you more backstory to those characters. The two key gameplay features for me are the way you make your decisions and the way you control your character. The way you control your character is very unique to an Xbox Live arcade game. You use the right stick to look around, the left stick for movement, and the 4 buttons as action buttons. Now I know that might not sound unique, but it's almost like a point and click for the Xbox. You use the right stick, you look around, you survey your area, and then you press the corresponding button to do the action. For example, if you're trying to smash down a door, you press the B button and that's what will happen. It's very easy, makes it very easy to pick up on and very enjoyable to play. The decisions in this game are very key to the story. It gives the story more depth. For example, if you choose to lie to someone and then you are later found out as a liar, that person will no longer trust what you say or what you do. Therefore, it can either make the game harder for you or easier for you. It just depends what you do. Do you lie or do you tell the truth? The graphics for me were something that I fell in love with straight away whilst playing this game. The developers have been extremely clever in what they have done. I say this because this game is trying to be linked into the comic book series, so they've gone for the more cartoony, more comic book looking kind of graphic design that is seen regularly in many comic books, and they've pulled it off exceptionally well in this game. A lot of game developers won't try and do this style of graphic, this style of art, because it's very hard to do and very hard to retain the detail and the realism, and has really only been done well by games such as The Darkness 2 and Borderlands. And for me, graphically, this game is on par, if not sometimes better than what is seen in those games. So for me, the way they've tied in the graphics with what they're trying to achieve with the story is a flawless move by this game developer. For me, would I buy this game? 100% yes, I would. That's because you're getting an hour's worth of great storyline, great gameplay and great graphics. Now, I know it's only an hour's worth, but what you've got to remember is this is only costing you 300 Microsoft points to buy, and there is another 4 episodes of this game coming out later in the year. The story gets you hooked straight away. You learn different bits of information about your character as this episode goes along. You meet new characters who fit into the story exceptionally well, and these characters are not just like the kind of characters you hate in games. You know, there's really annoying ones. These characters are the kind of characters you really want to get to know their backstory. You want to get to know them as a character. So for me, overall, I'm going to give this game a solid 9 out of 10, and I definitely recommend anyone, whether you're a fan of the comic books or series, to go buy this game.